What's up, YouTube? This is Third Battalion from 8-Bit Co-op, and today I am playing Stranded Deep. This is a new game that just came out on early access today. It's a survival game, but there's no zombies, no aliens, no nothing like that. It's just you, it's like that movie with Tom Hanks where his plane crashed. So your plane crashed, and you're basically stranded on these series of islands, these little atolls here, and you have to survive. So, as I said, this is an early access game, so expect all the early access issues. You got people that get early access games and expect this game to run flawlessly, and then they get mad because they're not happy with what they get. Well, that's kind of their fault. I really don't have sympathy for people like that because you gotta read the fine print. You gotta know what you're getting into. If you're getting in an early access game, know that there's going to be problems with the game. It's not going to be smooth. It's going to go to, it's going to go down a lot. You know, so I'm coming in this. I actually had recorded earlier, but the game it bugged out on me. Apparently there's an issue with the raft, and I was trying to travel to another island because the island I was on was really rinky-dink and there was nothing on it. And you get halfway out there and you get stuck. You just stop moving. So I had to start over, and I decided I was going to go ahead and record another, start the series over, so people can get a fresh look, an uninterrupted look. So you have your standard fare. Your left mouse button does primarily everything. It's your activate button. E picks up stuff. Q drops things. Tab opens your backpack. You can only carry 8 items. C crouches and shift makes you run. There's potato plant. What I'm doing is I'm gathering rocks. Now, crafting in this game is different than any other game I've played because you don't there's not like a table that you go to. You actually have to put everything on the ground and craft it there. So I'll show you what I mean here shortly. I'm going to go ahead and put down this for some lashing, and then I'm going to go over here and make a hatchet out of these rocks and logs. So you come over here and you take your cordage on the ground, and you get that little, looks like a sheet of paper. You hold right click and, oh, crude hammer, I can make 2 things. So you hold down, and the crafting, this is how the crafting window shows up. If you could make more than one thing, you can make more than one thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make an axe first because I need an axe. But I can go pick up a rock over here. I think I saw one yonder earlier when I was investigating this island. But press the F key, you bring up your watch. It shows you the time, the date, the temperature, your day survived. And if you press the left mouse button, it brings your, that's your HUD, your little health bar, your food, and your hydration. Like I said, it's pretty standard stuff. Stick there, and I'm gonna go down here. Now, yeah, it's actually I'm kind of glad that I did mess up because there was an incident I had a little bit ago. There was a shark. I was underwater looking at a wreck, and there was a shark, and I kind of screamed like a... it was kind of girly, you know. I don't want that out there. I don't want people to hear me, screaming like a girl. So I have a crude hammer, and I have a crude axe. So there's something crude. But yeah, so I screamed like a little girl, and it's like, ah, it scared me. I was underwater, and I came up out of water, and boom, it was right there. And so, in my defense, anybody would have screamed like that. So, it's my lie, and I'm going to stick to it. So, as you saw, that was the crafting. Again, there doesn't look like much on this island. If there's a wreck out there, I found out you can die, you can drown, but I don't see any sharks. Oh, just because I don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. I'm gonna go out here and swim and get over here really quickly. I'm gonna swim on top of the water. I ain't gonna swim under the water. That's kind of foolish for me to do that, especially this far. I should probably bring the raft and then swim off the raft, like dive off the raft. But okay, here's a hard case. There's another hard case over there, it looks like. So you click on the button, and there's another pocket knife. You left click, and E picks up the item that you found in your crate or your hard case. And oh, it looks like there's some seaweed, some sort of lighter, another lighter. So I'm finding things I already have. Yay! Yay! Okay, well, This isn't good. It's early access. There's not a whole lot of content. So far, I've been able to make several things. Oh, did you hear that? There's a loud splash. I'm getting out of here. I'm done with my job. I'm done Jakustoing right now. My underwater investigating. Forget all that trash. Are kidding me with that? That was a huge. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That was a huge splash. Okay, what is this? This is the PX. This is really building. Okay. Hiya! So this isn't like other games where you hit the tree 4 or 5 times and it falls and it just turns into a bunch of logs. You actually have to knock the tree down and then break it into sections and break those sections into branches. Some people may find that a little annoying, but I'm doing nothing to this. Don't tell me I bugged out again. Maybe I just have to hit a whole lot. So okay, this isn't working. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find another tree and do this on. Hopefully I can knock a tree down. Well, that was a rather large tree. I'm gonna go ahead with a smaller tree. See if this. Oh, okay. Well, from a distance it looks smaller. It doesn't look like it's much smaller. Okay, I'm gonna chop down this palm tree. I'm hitting it. Does it look like it? It looks like it's growing every time I hit it. Oh no, I see. There we go. Oh, it's tricky. Okay, see now you hit the trunk and see how it breaks down into sections. Breaks down into 3 separate sections after you cut it down. So you have to cut this section here in order to get the sticks. Okay, well you cut this into a log, and then you have to cut the log to get the sticks. Oh, I'm messing all kinds of up. But this would be the ideal situation to be stranded. You know, if I was stranded anywhere, if I had my choice to be stranded, I'd rather be stranded on an island, because I've seen videos and I remember when I was in Australia, we went to Kangaroo Island, and we stopped at one of the small islands, and there was like all kinds of flotsam and jetsam and all kinds of debris just sitting there. Like, you know, I mean, there was ropes and the fishing line and shoes and, you know, gallon bottles and jugs, and people are, I don't know who's doing that. They just stopped throwing all them gallon jugs. There was like a trillion like gallon jugs in there. So, so if I was ever stranded, that's the island I'd want to be stranded on, because there was everything. There was a like couch cushions and stuff. So I mean, you actually have, if you just walk down the beach, I watched not Dual Survival, Naked and Afraid, and one of the episodes, like the whole time they're like just staying in this one area, and the guy finally decides to walk down the beach, and it was a treasure trove of just goodies, and it was like, he was like, yeah, I wish I'd have done this earlier. Well, yeah, you should have done it earlier. You were sitting there not doing anything for most of the episode anyways, you know? One of the first things you want to do is scout out your area when you're in a situation like that, especially on an island. You want to scout and see what resources you have. You know, affect self-rescue. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this down and get some palm fronds. You can do a lot of stuff with palm fronds too. A lot of shelter excellent. I wonder if I get like a whole bunch of palm fronds, will I be able to build like a lean-to of some sort? Can I cut this down this little here? Maybe some palm fronds right there. I want those palm fronds too. Ooh, greed. I want all the palm fronds. Ooh, so go and cut down all the trees on this island. Ah! Okay, I need to find another yucca plant so I can get some. Oh no, that's the lighter. 2. Oh. 2. Potato plant. I'm not hungry. Or am I? Or am I? Yeah, I'm a little hungry. Starting to creep up there. Okay, it looks like the yucca plants still respawn after a while. I wonder how much I can cut. Okay. So, but it's cool for you know, I have rope, but it's kind of immersion breaking when, you know, you don't want unlimited resources. You want a finite amount of resources on an island. It makes the game more enjoyable for me when it's like, okay, I've got to decide how much stuff I want to use and do I really need to make this item. It's the only wreckage on this island. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to go ahead and make a bed. I'm gonna make a bed and make a campfire. Like I said, there's not much you can do in this game right now. So I'm gonna make a bed, make a campfire, and see what else is around, and then I will probably end up calling. You know what? I think I need more. I think I need more palm fronds, so I gotta cut down another tree again. Escape doesn't close menus. Okay, there we go. Cutting this tree down here. Whack this tree to the falls over. Not over. Oh, coconuts, yes. You can break coconuts. Here, I'll go ahead and show you. Coconuts, you can crack the coconuts open. And you have this. Pick this up. And you can drink coconuts. Or you can throw it on the ground. And break the coconut. Oh, why is it? Oh. I'm just terrible at this right now. Okay, there we go. Get the coconut. Get the coconut. It's drinkable now. So pick up the drinkable coconut. I'm gonna drink it. And after I drink it, toss it on the ground, like so. Oh, it's getting dark. Ooh, I need to get on the ball. And then you can break the coconut open, and you have coconut hats. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a campfire really quick. Sticks. We're gonna use these sticks. Oh, I can make a bed. I do have the stuff for bed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a bed really quick, and I'm gonna make a campfire. Throw my campfire down away from that, because I believe you can lose your You can. Oh, there we go. Fire. Is it not getting? It looked like it was getting dark a second ago. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and there's my campfire and everything, and go ahead and go here and eat my coconut halves. I wasn't trying to sleep. I was trying to eat coconut. Coconut is not bad. Just really the consistency of it, where you're chewing for hours. But if you're stranded, yeah, you'll eat just about anything you can get your hands on. But let's see. So you can take crabs and throw them on the fire and cook them. Just walk up to the crab and hold the right button, and take it and place it on your fire. I'm kind of cold-blooded because oh, he's still alive. What are you doing? Get back here. Get in the fire. I'll run you. Yeah, that's not even. Maybe I should kill him to be humane. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill him. Take that. Ah, now he'll just sit in the fire. What? It's like Skyrim when you're like trying to pick up stuff and you're like, I just want to get the freaking goblet so I can move the goblet so I can get the one gold coin under there. Oh my God. Get in the fire. Behave. Okay, let me just hold him here. One way or another, you're getting cooked. And you're getting eaten. Yeah, everybody, enjoy me. I hope you enjoy watching me struggle to cook this crab, because that's pretty much what this episode is turning into. Okay, can't see me. Crab. There's little islands like this all over Hawaii. I was born in Hawaii, so you know I was a Karuka baby, and everybody, you know, if you live in Hawaii, you learn to swim, you know, and a lot of people are, you know, throwing off that I could swim. So, oh, you're a black guy, you can swim. I know black people, you know, the stereotype of black people not being able to swim. Oh, I swim like a fish. All my family can swim like a fish, and I mean that's what you did in Hawaii. You fished and you swam, and you surfed. So there was islands like this all over Hawaii. I used to snorkel and all that stuff in Hawaii. I was a lot more fearless than I am now, but I think it was cooked crab. All right, I think I was more. I was really foolish and I used to think I was invincible and, you know, oh, I could swim and yeah, so, you know, I wasn't afraid of sharks when I was little. I am now. When I was little, I was like, because I would see them, and every time I saw sharks, it would be when we were fishing, and people would be catching them, and it was like never really, you know, it never really seemed like a big thing. People were constantly swimming, constantly out in the ocean, and you know, when we fished in Pearl Harbor, we saw sharks all the time, and it just got to the point where just, you know, they really didn't bother me. Oh, look at that, the sun is going down. That's nice. I made my bed. There's sticks, so I'm not sure what else I can do. There's another crab there. I'm gonna leave him alone. Though I guess I can gather up some more sticks and some more palm fronds and see what I can fiddle with before it gets here. How am I looking? It's like a day glow, like an Indigo watch. It's a bleep eye. Indigo's swatches. Swatches were awesome. Everybody had a swatch. Swatches were the ish. You weren't nobody if you didn't have a swatch. This is that tree I tried to cut down. Okay. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I cut down a tree over here. Look at this. I'm like just half doing things all over. Okay, I see these little spigot thingies here out in the water. Those little disturbances. Those are wrecks. Like the current going over like underwater sunken ships. So that'll be something else to do. I may go out there and investigate in a little bit here. Let me go ahead and cut that. I wish you could make like a spear and stuff. In a game like this, you don't want to like H1Z1. I have not looked like for any crafting recipes because that kind of takes the fun out of the game. When you like, oh yeah, so you know how to make everything. Just, you know, learning and discovering stuff on your own. That's part of the fun for me. So I don't like to go on wikis and, you know, I've never been a big like strategy guides either. I don't like using strategy guides. Of course, I use the contra code. Everybody used the contra code. So you can't hold that against me. But I didn't really like doing like if I looked at a strategy guide, it was after I had already beaten the game, or you know, just because they were, you know, some of the interesting reading, or it would be like a strategy guide for a game I had no interest in playing. Like I would never look up the strategy, like the new Fallout game that's going to come out. I would never look up a strategy guide for that because I don't want to know. I want to learn everything on my own. You know, I don't want a strategy. Go here. You know, I'd rather watch somebody do a playthrough of a game than read, you know, a strategy guide and not. Oh, that is the shadow. Oh, that's neat. That is neat. I look like the tree was falling right there. I had to get out of dodge. Okay, wow. Okay. Good lord, that was the truth right there. I was not trying to go down in a collection of stuff. Pick that back up. Get up the axe. Get the wrong stuff in the ground. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some more sticks. I'm gonna just try to craft a couple more things, and then, like I said, there's not a lot of content, so this isn't gonna be that long of an episode. You know, I may do one or two. May do some underwater exploring, and that'd be about it. Like I said, it just came out today for $19.99 on $14.99. I'm sorry, on Steam. Oh no, I believe it was $19.99 on Steam, early access. So if you're into games like this, it's not a bad game. Of course, there's bugs and all that stuff, so expect those. Expect there to be not a lot of content. So far though, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, even though there's not much to do. I am enjoying this. So, oh, I picked the sticks back up. I don't want to pick the sticks back up. Can I make anything out of just a campfire? Okay. No, we don't want that. And I got plenty of courage and everything. So, yeah. Well, that looks like about it. My initial impressions, it's not a bad game. There's not much to it. So hopefully, you know, they do something with this. It looks like it could be pretty fun. Something that I could probably get into and play, you know, do a pretty decent series. Can I sleep? Oh, hey, look, I can sleep. Yeah. Oh, I thought the game was crashing for a second. Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like you sleep for a whole, how long did I sleep for? Oh, it's 5. Okay, so I slept for a couple hours. So, but it looked like I was thirsty and hungry. So, you know what, I'll take care of that with just a coconut. One of these bad boys over here. And pick that up. Oh no, 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 let me go ahead and pick this up. So I have to hit it again. Once you open a coconut, you have to hit it until it says it's a drinkable coconut, I believe. See, now it says it's drinkable. And I just don't want to get it around. Then you drink it. Oh, wrong one. Like such. You toss it on the ground, pull out your hatchet, and you just hit it a couple more times and you break it. You got coconut eyes. And you go ahead and eat. And it looks like this gives you back a pretty substantial amount of like energy and stuff. Okay. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and break this episode off right here. 3rd Battalion from 8-Bit Co-op, and I'm probably gonna do another 1 or 2 episodes and get into the meat and potato of this game, see if we can do a little bit more crafting and see what we can make. So I will see you in the next one.